Nollywood legendary and star actress Genevieve Nnaji becomes the first Nollywood billionaire. This is the first in the history of Nollywood and the movie industry in Nigeria. The question now is, how did Genevieve Nnaji become the first Nollywood billionaire? Before we go into that, a bit of the background story of Genevieve Nnaji and how she came to limelight and today become the first billionaire in Nollywood. Genevieve Nnaji is a Nigerian actress, movie producer, and director. She was born on the 3rd of May 1979. She is from Mbise in Imo State, the eastern part of Nigeria. Genevieve grew up in Lagos State and is the fourth born of 8 children. She was raised by her middle-class parents in Lagos. Her father was an engineer and her mother was a nursery school teacher. She went to Methodist Girls College in Lagos and later furthered her tertiary education at the University of Lagos. There, she graduated with a bachelor's degree in creative arts. Genevieve's acting career started when she was 8 years old. That was obviously a very young age. She featured in the then popular television soap opera Ripples. Then in 1998, Genevieve was introduced into the growing Nigerian film industry with the movie Most Wanted. After that, her subsequent movies include The Last Party, Mark of the Beast, and Ijele. Then in 2010, Genevieve starred in a famous and award-winning film called EJ, The Journey. At some point in 2004, Genevieve Nnaji signed a recording contract with a Ghanaian record label called EKB and released her first debut music album named One Logo Logo Line. Music didn't seem to be her calling as there was no hit song in her album. Genevieve continued her acting career and in year 2015, she produced her first movie called Road to Yesterday. The movie later won Best Movie Overall in West Africa at the 2016 Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards. She also won the Africa Movie Academic Award for Best Actress in Leading Role in 2015, making her the first actor to win that award ever. Genevieve was also honored as a member of the Order of the Federal Republic by the Nigerian government for her contribution to Nollywood. Genevieve Nnaji has a 23-year-old daughter, Theodora Chimebuka Nnaji. She gave birth to her at the age of 17. She kept her daughter away from the public until recently when we heard that her daughter got married privately. Genevieve Nnaji had never been married before as at the time of making this video. Now, how did Genevieve Nnaji become the first Nollywood billionaire? In 2018, Netflix acquired her movie Lionheart for $3.5 million. If you do the maths in Nigerian naira, that's about 3.5 billion naira. That alone has made her a billionaire in naira. Mind you, she already had a lot of other endorsements and movies she featured in with very expensive endorsements. Genevieve was paid £95,000 to star in a movie in 2011 titled The Mirror Boy. And she was also paid $25,000 to star in the movie, a famous movie of hers, EJ, The Journey. She had an £80,000 endorsement deal with Lux Soap. She also had an endorsement deal with Range Rover Evoque that was worth $100,000 in 2012. And with Etisalat Network, she signed an $82,000 endorsement deal and $41,000 deal with Polo in 2014. These are just a few of the numerous endorsement deals Genevieve got, as she also had an endorsement deal with Luna Milk, Mod Cosmetics, Amstel Malt, Omo Detergent, and Pronto Beverage. Cumulatively, Genevieve is a multi-billionaire Nollywood actress on a low key. According to Oprah Winfrey, Genevieve Nnaji is the Julia Roberts of Africa. Genevieve Nnaji is estimated to worth over $15 million, as she has expensive and luxury houses, cars, and more in Nigeria, Ghana, America, Europe, and more. Being consistent, persistent, and believing in her abilities has brought Genevieve Nnaji this far.
Sometimes visually, you can touch lives, you can explain things. I think people can connect. I think there's a lot of disconnect in the world, and I think the only way to make the world a smaller place and kind of reintroduce ourselves to each other, and so that we actually do understand that we're not very different, is through film. So just being given a chance to tell your own story in your own way on behalf of your people, I think it's a blessing, and I believe that that will encourage diversity in the film industry.
One other very unique thing about Genevieve Nnaji is that she has this personality that you cannot but love her. Everybody in Nigeria loves Genevieve Nnaji, and I know she's loved around the world because of her personality. She has this unique personality that you can't really explain, but you just have to love it. She's a very private person. Sometime in 2022, when she decided to delete all her posts on Instagram with millions of followers she had, report has it that Genevieve went through mental health breakdown. But because of how private she was, she never said anything about it in the public. But it was obvious that something was wrong. But people are super excited that just about 1 year after the incident, Genevieve came back to screen with one of her biggest selling movies of recent times, titled I Do Not Come to You by Chance. This movie was sold out like in 2023 without stress because, of course, Genevieve Nnaji is already one of the biggest names in Nollywood. And guys, after her comeback, a lot of people have been super excited about it. But one thing that has remained consistent about her is that she is this role model to a lot of people and an inspiration that you will never find any scandal about. Like a lot of celebrity, you find scandals about them on the internet. That's obviously something to be celebrated because she has been on the screen for a very long time, and she has managed to keep herself away from the numerous scandals that normally happens with celebrities. So if I'm honestly to say my own personal opinion, I would say that aside hard work, commitment, consistency, and resilience, Genevieve Nnaji's personality, her beautiful and inspiring personality, also contributed to her success and her taking this position. What do you think? Please leave your own thoughts in the comments below. If you've watched to this extent, don't forget that this is Quick View Sport, your Africa Starter Room with celebrity stories that you would love to watch. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and follow us across social media to stay updated with all the latest celebrity stories. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video. Please have a nice day. Bye.